Welcome to the Step by Step podcast by Hidden Strength. We really hope you enjoy this episode.
Hi, I'm Lucy, and today we're talking with...
Hi, I'm Leo. Today we are going to be talking about the effects leaving care has on you as a person.
So, just to jump into it, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Again, I'm Leo. I'm 20 and I'm from Swansea. I am a care leaver.
So can you tell us a bit about kind of the experience you had as a care leaver?
I can't lie, it was rough. In the last 7 years, I've been in 25 different, either like foster placements, residential homes, supported living, stuff like that. I've had many different social workers and met a lot of different staff members, some who really have changed me in a good way as a person. But again, some just awful, but it's, yeah.
What kind of like impact did that have on your mental health?
Well, it wasn't great. Obviously, moving from place to place all the time, it doesn't give you like a sense of like, I don't know, self-worth, purpose. It's quite lonely, and I don't know, there's nothing really to, I don't know, it's just lonely and scary.
So in the build-up to leaving the care system, what kind of expectations did you have?
Well, to be honest, I thought I'd be somewhat supported. I'd get like help, but it's not really like that. I call it the 17 to 18 scaries. So from turning 17 obviously to 18, you become an adult, and when you're in the care system, it depends on what sort of placement you're at, or like children's homes and stuff. Normally you'd like leave on your 18th birthday, or you get moved, which is quite common, and it's not good, because 1 in 3 care leavers in the first 2 years of leaving care experience some form of homelessness, and it's not good.
I can imagine that has a huge impact on your mental health.
It really does, because again, you have nobody, like if you're in the care system, most people in the care system don't really have family. It's hard to keep like a friends like kind of network when you're moving all the time. So yeah, it's
not really much of a kind of sense of stability there.
No stability at all. Like I said, in the last 7 years I've moved like 25 times. Like in 1 month I moved like 11 times. So it's really, there's no stable sort of part of it.
Well, thank you for sharing it, because there's so many people that are going through this that probably feel very alone. I'm just wondering, like, what was your experience of leaving the care system? So when you actually turned 18, what did that look like for you?
So when I turned 18, I was in a supported accommodation, but that company got shut down. We got moved. Me and my 7 housemates got moved again. Then after that, there was no funding left for me to stay in the place I was in, so they had to look elsewhere. Then I got put in, they call it a move-on flat. So it was under a homeless charity for young people. And I basically had a flat my own flat, and I would have so-called support, like in some sense, but again, it's not very supported. There's not much support. And yeah, and then you have to kind of wait for like to go on this move on thing, and then yeah, but until about a month ago, bear in mind I'm turning 21 soon, and I left obviously care at 18. Only about a month ago I actually got the keys to my permanent property, so it has taken years, and through those years it's again many placements. You can't keep relationships because you're constantly moving, you meet different people all the time. It's just draining, and it really, really can have a detrimental effect on people's mental health. So if you are going through anything similar to anything I've just described, at Hidden Strength, you can jump on the app and speak to someone about it with no judgment, nothing like that. Like, people who genuinely want to listen, and that's hard to hear because nobody really wants to listen, especially when you're in the care system. It's very hard to get listened to, but at Hidden Strength, people will actually listen to you and give you your own voice, which is important. So
I'm just wondering if you'd feel comfortable kind of sharing what it was like to go from being in that sort of supported accommodation with 6-7 other people to being in your own flat.
It sounds really stupid, but I missed the chaos. I missed the carnage, the arguments, the fighting, everything like that. I really did miss it, because I moved from living with 7 people to being in a flat on my own with nobody, nothing. Again, meeting new support workers, making new relationships, stuff like that. And it was horrible. It really, really affected me. But after time, it becomes your safe place, which is really important. Like, knowing that you can go, like, if you go out, you can go back, and like, you have your own place to go to. Because when you're in care, and when you're in leaving care, like, supported and stuff, like, it's your home, but it doesn't feel like home. So it's just a horrible feeling. But having your own place, that when the world gets scary or hard, you get to go home and be at home and feel safe within them 4 walls, which is yours, not like somebody else's. And there's no rules and stupid things that you have to live by. It's just you, your rules, you're at your own furniture, your own stuff. It's the best feeling in the world, especially after years and years of just constant turmoil.
Yeah.
It is brutal, I can't lie. This probably sounds very scary to, I don't know if you're listening and you are about to leave care. Everyone's experiences are different. Mine was just not great, but again, if you are going through this and you need support, Hidden Strength are there for you.
I think it's so important to share the story so that other people don't feel alone, and they know that, I mean, you're a great example. You came out the other side. You went through a really difficult time in your life. But what helped you get through that kind of period?
My friendship groups, which were very limited. Like, some of the staff I did meet in some of the placements, kept in contact. They have helped me massively. You got to kind of rebuild relationships around you, and just hold on to the hope that one day you'll be free from it.
Kind of holding on to that hope then really got you through.
Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't have been able to like knowing at the end of it I'd get my own place. Even like it is petrifying knowing you're gonna live on your own, but that's what got me through. Knowing that at the end of it I would be free from it, really.
Just working towards that kind of stability and
Yeah.
knowing that you'll have that kind of forever home.
Yeah.
That's good. So where are you now? So you've mentioned that you've been in like supported accommodations and you've been in many placements, but what does your kind of reality look like right now?
So right now I have my own place, with all my own furniture that I got. I have my little dog, Dobby, and that's it really. It's just me and my dog. That's all I need. That's literally all I need.
Even when you were talking about that, your face lit up.
Yeah,
And
because it's mine. It's my place, my furniture, my rules, my everything. That's all I've got. When you, especially like, you don't have much like moving around and stuff. You get your stuff put in bags, and you move from place to place constantly with just bags of stuff. It's sad. It's no life for anyone. So what I've got now is all I've got, and to me that's everything.
you should be really proud of yourself to go through all of that and come out the other side and still even hold that hope for yourself, and you've built a home for yourself.
You have to believe in
It's-
yourself. You have to. Nobody believes in you. Like there's no one there being like, oh, like, is this? You have to have some type of strength,
Your hidden strength.
my hidden strength, to like get through it, because you have nobody, you have nothing, and you have nowhere that's home.
Mm-hmm.
To then get it is massive.
What would you say to somebody that is going through the experience of leaving care? What kind of message would you have for them?
Hold on for dear life, because it's a hell of a ride you're about to go on, but all roller coasters stop at some point, and yeah, it's hold on to hope. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Don't matter how long it is, there is always just light there.
And it was kind of hard with having what sounds to be so many bad experiences over the past so many years. But is there anything that you've kind of taken from it? Any sort of skill maybe, or something that you've kind of like the resilience you've built? Is there anything that is kind of you've taken from it that's kind of shaped you as a person?
All of it has shaped me as a person. The bad stuff shaped me as a person. It all really it impacts you massively in many different ways. So you either take the wrong road or you take the right road. There's no like me. I don't know about the middle ground, but I was going down the wrong road,
Mm-hmm.
but I had to seek help when you need it. Accept the help, that's a big thing. Like, you've got to want to be helped, and then, I don't know, try and get therapy or something. Talk to someone about the things you have been through. Don't just bottle it up, because if you shake a Coke bottle and then take the lid off it, it explodes, because you just can't keep everything in forever. It destroys you.
What do you think maybe could have been helpful during that kind of transition of leaving care?
Actual support. Support looks like a lot of different things, but when you just have somebody who, like, you make sure, like, I don't know, like, they say they're there, like, you can just talk to someone, or just having a bit of stability through any of it, like an actual timeline of when things would actually happen, instead of being like, oh yeah, you're in here now, you got this placement for 2 years, but in between that time you got to get put on, move on, you got to do all this, you got to do all that, and it's just it's yeah.
So maybe like if they'd actually kind of kept you up to date with what was going to happen, but also was consistent with their support.
100%. And also, it would have made it easier if they didn't charge so much rent for support that we were getting that wasn't really support. Because in the place I have just moved out of, if I wanted to go to work and hold down a job, I'd have to pay them £998 per month for support, as they said, but there wasn't actually support. Like it was support. Yeah, you get a 5-minute phone call every week, see if you're right, see if they can do a flat check, see if they can come into your house and see if everything is up to their standards of what they want things to look like. So things need to change. The system needs to change. There needs to be things to change the system, and I'm hoping by this I can help somebody, even if it's one person. If you're listening to this and you've gone through something, that any of it, like, please just be strong and find strength somewhere. Literally, download the app if you need to. People, we can get some help. Talk to people. That's all I can really say. And just be strong and hold on. Like I said, roller coaster's got to stop at some point.
Well, thank you so much for sharing so much of your story, and also helping other people who may be going through similar things, kind of bring light to them, because you have done really well for yourself, and you got through all of those really hard times, and now you have your own place, and you're here trying to help other young people get the support that maybe if we knew about it 2-3 years ago, it could have really helped.
Could have made a lot of, like, it could have made a massive difference. But now we can do this to help the next set of care leavers. So, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much for watching today.
If you feel like you need additional support after the podcast, we've linked resources below.
Please like, share, subscribe, whatever you're listening to us on today.
And download our Hidden Strength app.